many victims of the pandemic has been small, locally owned businesses. So right now we're going to surprise Alesha from Kansas City, Missouri. She's a small business owner who's used up her savings to help keep her store from closing. Even though she's struggled, Alesha has continued to help her community. All right, let's go. Alesha. Alesha. Hi, Alesha. Hi. Hi there. How are you?
Hi.
Hi. That's so pretty where you are. What's behind you? That's like a flowers, pretty wall.
Yeah, that's my rose wall that I made for my shop.
I like it. Hey, Alesha, before we start talking about your business, I know, because I saw your tape earlier when the producers talked to you, I know you're a fan of Twitch's. He's not here today. This is one of the days he's off. But just for fun, I want to know what you'd say if he was here so we can show it to him.
Okay. Hey, Twitch. Hi. Thank you for being you. I've been watching you since you were on your show years ago, that dance show. And I loved everything you were doing, how you were inspiring young Black and brown creatives. And then with your career now, how you've progressed. And you're easy on the eye, so I appreciate you for that. And you know, things might not work out, give me a call. I'll be here.
All right. All right, let's, we'll show, you want to show that too? Let's show Twitch. Twitch.
Yeah, but Alesha,
Did you see it?
I appreciate the love. I absolutely, yeah. Thank you so much for the support.
But you know,
Yeah. Well, Twitch and I are fans of yours too, and you own a small business. It's called UnLESHed. Tell us, well, I know about it, but tell everybody about it.
Yes, so I am the owner of UnLESHed Plus Size Resale in Kansas City, Missouri. We are the only secondhand shop in Kansas City that caters to plus size women. We have sizes 14 and up, and our main goal is to help build community, build confidence, and build self-love amongst plus size women in KC and beyond.
Yes.
So, very cool. I know, and I love thrift shops. I mean, it's so much fun because you never know what you're going to find. I understand that sort of was your passion. You always went thrift shopping, and then you wanted to do this, right?
Yes, I love thrifting. I always went thrifting when I was young. I always loved fashion. My grandma took me to my first thrift shop when I was in 3rd grade. And I was like really excited when I got there. The clothes fit my body, and then as well, it was cheap. Like we were poor, so I could get 10 items for $10, and I was like, yes, this is perfect for me.
So why did you decide to open up a shop in this particular neighborhood?
Yeah, in this neighborhood for sure, it's very similar to the neighborhood that I grew up in. We were in the inner city, and I think in this neighborhood, it's important for like young Black kids to see a Black-owned business that's still like really nice, and they can aspire to have that for themselves as well, and to try to combat some of the gentrification that is going on here on this main street.
Yeah.
Good for you. That's fantastic. So you open up your storefront. 1 month later, the pandemic hit. I mean, it must have been so exciting for you to finally have your business, and then a month later, I mean, that had to really hurt.
Absolutely. Like, I know COVID is hard for like everyone right now, but like I was so excited to open. We were supposed to open on March 15th and March 14th. They said, you know, everything has shut down. So at that point, like we were not making any money. So I'm going in like savings, trying to pay for bills to keep us open. But I knew I had to do it. It was important to like keep us open and like lean on the community, because that's what it's all about, like giving back to the community.
It is what it's all about. And what's amazing is that even though you're at risk of losing your shop, closing down, you still find ways to give back.
Absolutely. Like for me growing up, there were like many different people who gave back to me. From my hairstylist who did like half off Tuesdays for me to get my hair done. Like I think it's my purpose here in the community to do the same thing. Over the summer when the protests were going on, we raised over $1,000 to make care packages for protesters. And the rest of the money we gave to a local trans organization and helped out Black teachers.
Fantastic. You have such a beautiful smile. Alesha is the owner of UnLESHed in Kansas City, Missouri. I know you're worried about having to close your shop, but there's actually more to it than that. I want you to explain that to people.
Absolutely. For me, my shop is it's bigger than just me. Like I always say, like I would not be where I am today without like help from my community and the people that poured in me when I was just a young kid. So for me, it's being here and it's helping other people too. And it's just kind of scary, like coming from the inner city. I grew up a little Black girl in the projects of Kansas City. There's so many people that are looking up to me, and I don't want to let them down by having to close my business.
Yeah, it is an important thing for young Black girls and boys to see that you own this business and you accomplish this. So I think it is important. We're not going to let that happen. We want to help you get some business in the shop. I got you this. It kind of matches. You have that sandwich board out front, so we got this for you. All right. And then there's something else, one other thing. My friends at Shutterfly care about supporting Black-owned businesses, and they want to pay your rent for the next year with a check for $10,000, so you don't have to worry about that.
God, shut up.
You're fantastic. You're adorable. If you're in Kansas City, Missouri, head over to UnLESHed and check them out online as well.